Let's be honest, people. Poleshift Alert gets a little bit wild and crazy sometimes, and I want it to be that way. Trying to put out an entertaining show. Um, I get really bored with stuff, and after seeing stuff like the Matrix and Star Wars and Star Trek, The Twilight Zone, Ancient Aliens, all kinds of stuff like this, they've let us know the bar's been raised in broadcasting. And I don't have much money to do anything. I've been ripped off and stolen from. I don't even know how much money I've had stolen from me. Our website started out on X and TikTok and Facebook and YouTube have all just destroyed us. I don't believe anything X says about their numbers. I don't believe anything Facebook says. I don't believe one word TikTok says. And YouTube, they're all lying. So shadow banning and canceling Americans has ruined for social media's reputations. Your reputations are shot. No one believes any of your numbers. Your numbers are straight up lies on X. I had to flee X because of your shady business practices. I had to flee Facebook because of their shady fucking business practices, taking away 5,000 of a man's fans in the middle of the night. You punks. Stealing my money when I'm getting 499,000 likes in 3 hours and 10 million fucking views. And the only thing you can think of to do is fuck me over and ruin me. Sounds good. Well, let me get off of your website, Twitter. Let me get off your website, X. Let me get off your website, Facebook, so you can stop ruining and robbing me. Then I go over to TikTok, and you know what the motherfuckers did? You can see the video on YouTube. They were hiding my shop and hiding me as a user while in an international sales agreement with me. So I can't have a shop. Poleshift Alert's original mission statement started out for the public to stock up and prepare. That's it. Poleshift Alert. Stock up, prepare. So I don't have a shop on TikTok, even though I could. I have an empty one. There's no sense in putting anything in there. The last time I did a live on there, I had 25,000 likes in 1 hour. And I had 28,000 viewers on one, they said, 19,000 viewers on another. All the children's life vests sold out. All of the gas masks sold out, but I sold zero. There was none left on TikTok, and I wasn't responsible for any of the sales. So everyone's robbing me, ripping me off. I created an entire new class of preppers with my website, and not one company has given me one dime. Not one social media company has given me nothing but grief, robbery, hatred, and driven me into the ground while they kept all my cash. I have no money while these guys are all profiting massively from Poleshift Alert. So I don't have a TikTok shop. I do have an Amazon shop. You want to go to Poleshift Alert Amazon and purchase this stuff there? Great. Not telling you where to purchase this stuff. We're going to show you the things that you need to survive a cataclysm. Any cataclysm. Do you want to live or do you want to die? This is the reason I put out this website. It doesn't have to be a pole shift related event, although they all are. So let's get into it, shall we? So what are you going to do when this day comes, man? What are you going to do when this day comes to your town? Are you going to go, gee, I'll head over to 7-Eleven and grab a Slurpee? What are your plans for on this day when one of these comes to your city? When this occurs in your town, what are your plans for your little children? I don't have children. I have no stake in the game. I just go anywhere I want and grab whatever I need. What about you? What's your situation? Why wouldn't we just start with something like that right there, man? Wouldn't that be just something that it seems like that. Why wouldn't every household want one of those? And if you were lucky enough to be wealthy, why wouldn't you want one of those in your vehicle with your children? Maybe it doesn't have to be, inflated, but if you've got little children and they're out driving around, you want for their safety, have something like this. Now, why in the hell wouldn't you want this for your little child in the car? What happens if the river comes to them? What are you going to do? You going to pray? You saw those videos of those towns underwater. Why don't you want these in your home? Why don't you want these in your car with your children? What if the river comes to your wife when she's driving? So all the child life vests sold out of TikTok completely, but I didn't sell any. So I don't care where you buy life vests for your children. They're your children. But maybe have children's life vests in your vehicle with your children every time they walk out the door. Maybe have children's life vests in their backpacks when they go to school in case the river comes to them. Today, the river's coming to you. Have your kids having a life vest. Thank you. Now, I'm not going to tell you to send your kid out the door with a gas mask, but I would damn sure have some, because if Yellowstone pops off, you will die. Strictly of sulfur intake. Can you intake sulfur? Can you breathe mud? So you don't think that it would be a good idea to have life vests and gas masks in the trunk of your vehicle? What if some chemical warfare pops off? What if some radiation kicks out? What if? Why wouldn't you want these things in children's life vests in your survival gear? Now, I'm not going to tell you where to buy them, because you ain't going to buy them from me anyway. And even if you did, TikTok would steal all the fucking money. Like the fucking thieves that all social media companies have turned out to be. The censor and lying little bitches of the United States government doing whatever they want. Always thank you if you don't shadow beyond and ruin your Poleshift alert guy so I can steal all his money. Fucking guys make me sick. All the money you've stolen from Poleshift Alert, the brand. You shall be judged before the feet of the Lord for your theft. I do not, now or ever, support any brand. So if you see a brand name on here, you see it. They're making a lot of fucking money because of me. And of course, they don't hand any of it to me either. But maybe, just maybe, you might want some emergency foodstuffs around your house in case the lake comes to you, because it's gonna. I don't know about you guys, but I'm liking some of the shit that I'm seeing in this bug out bag right there, man. Don't come into my camp, bro. When I got all that stuff right there, yo, I'll hook you up with a good time you ain't gonna forget about anytime soon, bro. Oh yeah, we even got a shovel right there. You won't be missed. Now you're gonna need that little flint down there to start a fire. You're gonna need that shovel. You're gonna need some of this stuff, or not. Maybe you don't need it. Maybe you're a tough guy. Maybe you don't need these things. Maybe you don't need to protect you and your family in today's world. Maybe you got this. Drinking some water out of the old creek ain't like it used to be. You might need some of these survival water purification sticks. You know, that is in case you want dysentery. Go get the stuff.